Uh, I really don't listen to a lot of them, so like
Somebody
say,
said in practice. Yeah, Eddie.
I don't really have a favorite quote, but I just think he says a lot of things that are like a lot of things that people don't usually say, but they have great meaning behind them, and they resonate with our team.
Payton, what do you think you guys have done well against Luka? I mean, he's still scoring. You guys are containing him.
For sure. I mean, he's a great player. We try and make things tough, make him hit tough one-on-one buckets over and over again, and it's kind of what we're living with.
How much pride do you take in it when they try to switch one of those guys onto you and you're able to stay in front of them and prevent them from scoring?
I mean, I would just like to show the world that I'm a good defender and I can guard like some of the best guys in the world, especially those two. Like they're the best, and doing my job, staying in front and making things tough, and so try to take pride in that.
Everyone on the bench seemed to lose their mind when Tillman made that corner three.
Mm-hmm.
What is it like to see him be rewarded for?
I mean, it's just tough. Like when you're playing limited minutes and he hasn't played, at times, and so when you see a guy like that hit a three, that's been, he works his tail off. It's great to see. It's rewarding. And he performed really well yesterday guarding, and then obviously I just thought that three was a big momentum shift.
You've been in that spot where playing time's never promised. Like how hard is it to stay mentally engaged?
It's the hardest thing in any sport, but especially basketball. Like playing limited minutes, going back and forth, limited shots. It's not easy. It can be mentally really difficult, but the strongest people, they prevail, and they come up when they need it most.
Sam has been kind of crucial in this final series. 3 shots last night that he made early on too. What do you see like his preparation is like behind the scenes? How does he manage to stay?
He just gets his work in, and he says, he's been able to stay level-headed through the ups and downs, and it's been great to see. Like he's hit really big shots, and he hit 3 last night. So, but just his work, he works on a shot all the time, and so it's been good.
I imagine the team has a WhatsApp group where all the teammates are right there inside, right?
It's like a group chat?
The WhatsApp group, the chat. Yeah,
group chat.
Yeah, group chat.
Yeah, how was last night? Chat.
A
lot of movement.
Nah, job ain't finished, so we're not like, we ain't celebrating like we won a championship yet. So we still got one more to do, and so we wasn't really talking about anything, but getting it done.
Yeah, but maybe not necessary to celebrate, but everybody was texting.
No. No, we're not.
Yes, tomorrow we have practice, filming session, and
yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're about business.
Payton, last night in the same press conference, Derek called Joe a sicko and a basketball genius. What about that resonates with you? And you mentioned like he says these things that other people might not say. Like,
Yeah.
Where does he get it?
He's really himself. He's like authentic to himself. So we all appreciate that. Like he's not trying to be somebody he's not. And then it's so I think that's kind of like the sicko side of it. He's different, but like we respect that. And then the basketball genius, like you can learn a lot from him and as how he sees the offensive side of things, the play calling, the game management, and all that. Like he's elite in that. And so I've personally learned a lot from him, and I think our whole group has.
That period in the fourth quarter, it ended up not mattering at the end of the game, but where the offense stagnated and Dallas made their comeback. How much time have you spent on it today, or do you think you'll spend on that today with Joe, looking over how to avoid doing that in the future?
I mean, they hit some shots. They start hitting some threes, and then I think we started playing a little bit slower. Had to take one-on-one shots at the end of the shot clock. So we learned from it, try to move on. Had a couple shots that we missed that we probably want to have back. I know I did. So, but we got the W. So.
One more game
no
away.
team in the history of the NBA has come back for 3 games down. How do you guys allow yourself not to get too far ahead to the championship? How do you stay in the present?
Well, I think we got really close last year, being down 3-0. So we went to Game 7. So we know it's capable. Like people are capable of doing it. So I think that like allows us to like not take our foot off the gas, knowing that like we got to put them away as soon as possible.
Sort of have that experience that you had last year.
For sure.
To battle back.
Yeah, definitely.
One more game away from champ. How do you feel?
We're in a good place. We're not, celebrating or anything yet. We're all about business, trying to get it done.
Yeah, this is the second time we got a chance to talk. I'm from Thailand. You remember you are the first player that I interviewed you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you say anything to Thai fan who's watching and rooting for you? You got a lot of Thai fans.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support, and hopefully we can get this done for y'all.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Good luck for Game
Thank you.
4.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Peyton, we hear from athletes all the time about visualizing their goals before they happen. Do you allow your mind to think about what a championship would look like and feel like out on the court, or do you more let that happen organically?
I kind of let that happen organically. I try to. If I'm visualizing, I'm trying to visualize the playing aspect, not necessarily the celebration. So I feel like visualizing the playing is going to help win the championship. So.
For people that haven't been on a sports team or a professional sports team, maybe they don't know the feeling of being happy for your teammate, and maybe that's part of why there's so much narrative comparing teammates to one another rather than kind of elevating each other. From your standpoint, what does it feel like when you see Xavier Tillman hit a shot or Sam Hauser hit 3 threes, guys that you work with all the time?
I mean, it's definitely a great feeling because you see the work they put in, and we're all not selfish people. We want each other to succeed, and that helps our team win, and we all succeed from that. So I think that's just the aspect of our team that's really good about us is this, everybody is uplifting and wants the other one to succeed.
How has that mantra been cultivated? I mean, it's so rare in the NBA, right? The egos, the money. I mean, everything's just blown out of proportion.
Sure,
How have you guys been able to do that?
I think we just got a good group of guys, from the players all the way to the front office to the staff. Everybody kind of says the same message, and we carry it. So I think that's kind of it.
Payton, how Jalen and Jason changed over the years? Embracing the full aspect of the team ball and everybody sharing. Because now you.
I just think they've grown every year in their games, but knowing that this is the best way to win a championship, and it's shown how successful we've been this year. So I think they've really bought into that, and so they've been unbelievable, and through that they're both getting huge numbers still, and really dominating the game, but with also dominating in wins too.
Payton, how you doing? This is from NBA Social Latin America in Spanish. I don't know if you know some words about Al Horford in Spanish. No, right?
Nah.
No, okay. I get you back to the preseason. Do you think you will have this level of basketball clinic sometimes defensively and shooting threes at that time today in the finals?
I thought we had
20 months later.
I thought we definitely had the personnel to do it, and I thought we were going to put the work in, so I believed in it. But until it's done, and you don't know. But I think we've been able to do it, and hopefully we can continue and get it done.
And did you sleep good yesterday?
Yeah, I slept good. I wish I could have had a couple shots back, but yeah.
No, but I mean, 3-0, 1 game away from the championship. You can sleep. How do you handle your anxiety, your nerves? I don't know, whatever.
I'm just in the moment. I wasn't really thinking we're so close. We're just trying to get the job done, and then once we finish it, then we can celebrate.
Thank you, man.
Joe said before the season started that he wanted to put you guys in better positions when he doesn't call timeouts, whether the team is going on a run or it's a close game. What ways has he done that? Different things in practice he's implemented?
We just go over situations all the time in practice and different stuff like that. Being ready for what the game is going to throw at us, so we're always prepared for that. So he doesn't have to necessarily bail us out. We've already practiced things, and so that's kind of it.
Thanks, Peyton.
Thank you.
Thanks, Peyton.